Everyone always asks, why did the chicken cross the road? Clearly, the answer is to prove he's not a chicken. But does anyone ever ask how the chicken crossed the road? In this film, to make things more interesting, we ask the question of, how did the chicken cross the river? Why couldn't the chicken cross the river on this wooden twig? The twig had been decayed. On dead trees, plant growth often occurs, so fungus and mold can decay the wood and therefore reduce its strength. Why couldn't the chicken cross the river on this second twig either? The twig had been weakened by insect damage. Sometimes, unfortunately, ants and boring insects can carve or dig through wood, and termites actually digest the wood, therefore reducing its strength. Now, why couldn't the chicken cross the river on this piece of dimension lumber? The lumber contained nuts. Dimension lumber is any lumber 6 inches or less in one dimension and any measurement in the other dimension. Why couldn't the chicken cross the river on this piece of plywood? The manufacturers put the grain in the same direction. Ordinarily, plywood is created by several layers of veneers of alternating grains, which gives it its strength. If you're a storyteller, you might think you're without responsibility, and you can lead your characters anywhere you want. Why couldn't the chicken cross the river on this oriented strand board? The manufacturers didn't orient the strands the same way. Ordinarily, the strands in oriented strand board are oriented in the same direction, which give it a grain and give it strength. What is the reason for the failure for the chicken to cross the river across this glue-laminated lumber? The manufacturers forgot to cut out the defects. Usually, the strength of glue-laminated lumber is found in that quality can be specified and closely controlled in laminated members because defects can be cut out of the wood before laminating. Why did the laminated veneer lumber fail to get the chicken safely across the river? The lumber was left outside in the rain, and it was exposed to moisture, which shrunk it and then twisted it. Are you the one to be blamed? I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. The chicken has made it safely across the river on this parallel strand lumber. It's made from long, thin strips of wood and veneer, glued and pressed in a process similar to that for LSL and OSL, but with the veneer strips arranged more uniformly parallel than the strands in those other products. So now you know how the chicken crossed the river. Tune in next time to find out other things. Brought to you by Happy Productions. No chickens were harmed in the making of this film.
Goodbye and thank you for watching.